In a world where love is often overshadowed by fame, drama, and fleeting connections, the story of Lauren and Cameron Hamilton stands out like a beacon of hope. Their romance, born in an unconventional setting, the pods of Netflix's groundbreaking reality series Love is Blind, captured the hearts of millions. And now, after 4 long years filled with silent prayers, quiet struggles, and unwavering love, the fan-favorite couple has announced a new chapter in their journey together. They're expecting their first child. The announcement, which came as both a joyful celebration and a moment of catharsis, wasn't just another celebrity baby reveal. It was a triumph, a quiet victory over the unspoken battles they've faced in the shadows. Shared with their massive fan base on Instagram, Lauren and Cameron's revelation didn't rely on fanfare or extravagance. Instead, it leaned into vulnerability, honesty, and a soft humor that only 2 people who have truly weathered storms together can pull off. In a playful yet poignant video, they teased the world's relentless curiosity. When are you having kids? And finally offered the answer so many had been waiting to hear. But the road to this moment was not paved with ease or simplicity. Behind the couple's glowing smiles and lighthearted banter lies a story steeped in emotional complexity, loss, and resilience. The journey toward parenthood, like much of their relationship, wasn't something they took lightly. Since tying the knot in 2018 after meeting on Love is Blind, the Hamiltons have been navigating not only the newness of marriage, but also the pressure of living under a microscope, where every fan comment, every interview, and every red carpet appearance came with the expectation that they'd be growing their family soon. For 4 years, Lauren and Cameron tried, silently, persistently, and often with heartbreak. They had previously shared glimpses of their fertility journey, hinting at the toll it was taking on them emotionally and physically. Yet, they maintained their grace and kept their bond strong, choosing love and support over despair. The IVF route, which they eventually embraced, wasn't just a medical decision. It was a statement of hope, a leap of faith in science, in timing, and in each other. Speaking to People magazine, the couple finally opened up in more detail about what those 4 years were truly like. With a clear blue pregnancy test in hand, Lauren described the moment. She saw the word pregnant light up on the screen. It wasn't just 2 lines on a stick, it was validation. It was a culmination of tears, of dreams deferred but never denied. It was the proof that even in a world where everything seems rushed, love can still bloom on its own time. She cried. He cried. They held each other in the quiet joy of a promise fulfilled, and this joy wasn't coming in a vacuum. For Lauren, the timing was nothing short of divine. She shared that the pregnancy news came in the wake of profound grief, the loss of her father the previous Christmas. Anyone who has experienced that kind of sorrow knows that sometimes the universe balances the pain with a gift. This baby, this new life, became a symbol of healing, not just for Lauren, but for her entire family. It was the light in the dark, the hope in the aftermath of loss. After months of navigating the aching silence left by a beloved father's absence, the news of a child to come brought color back into the world. It's moments like these that remind us why Lauren and Cameron became such beloved figures in the first place. From the very beginning, their love felt different. In a show designed to challenge the norms of attraction and dating, they stood out not just for their chemistry, but for their sincerity. Cameron's gentle nature, his emotional openness, and Lauren's magnetic energy blended in a way that felt genuine and grounded. Their love story wasn't driven by drama. It was rooted in listening, in learning, and in choosing each other over and over again. As the years passed, many Love is Blind couples faded from the spotlight or found their relationships unable to withstand the pressures of real life. But not Lauren and Cameron. Instead of chasing attention, they chose intentional living. They built a life together, brick by brick, traveling, creating, working on joint projects, and growing a brand that wasn't about celebrity, but about connection. Their YouTube channel became a safe space for viewers, where topics like interracial marriage, communication in relationships, and yes, even fertility struggles, were discussed with raw honesty and openness. Their decision to share their IVF journey wasn't made lightly. Fertility, especially when it doesn't happen easily, is a deeply personal and often isolating experience. The choice to bring the public into that intimate space reflects not only their transparency, but also their desire to normalize conversations that many suffer through in silence. For every couple who's sat in a clinic, for every woman who's felt broken by a negative test, and for every man who's felt helpless watching his partner endure hormone shots and invasive procedures, Lauren and Cameron's story is a message. You are not alone. The world of entertainment, particularly reality television, is not often kind to couples. Relationships formed on camera can become performance art, and when the cameras stop rolling, the love can fade. Yet Lauren and Cameron defied those odds. Their connection, which began without ever seeing each other's faces, proved more authentic than most. And now, as they prepare to become parents, it feels like their story has come full circle. From blind trust in a pod to the creation of life, it's a journey few could have predicted, but one that has inspired countless others. Pregnancy, for any couple, brings a whirlwind of change. But for Lauren and Cameron, it seems to represent something even greater, the enduring strength of commitment. They've learned to hold each other up through disappointment, to speak candidly about pain, and to continue choosing joy even when the world threw curveballs. And perhaps that's why this baby news hits so differently, not just for them, but for every fan who has followed their love story from day one. It's not just a pregnancy. It's a beacon, a reminder that real love, the kind that weathers storms and still blooms, is not just possible, but powerful. Fans flooded their Instagram post with comments of celebration, some even admitting they shed tears upon seeing the announcement. And who could blame them? In a culture that often treats celebrity pregnancies like tabloid checklists, this one felt human. It felt sacred. People weren't just reacting to a bump. They were responding to the journey, to the vulnerability, to the shared humanity that Lauren and Cameron have always brought to the table. And while the couple has yet to reveal more about the baby, gender, due date, or names, they don't need to. For now, the joy lies in the anticipation. For Lauren, there's the beautiful transformation into motherhood. For Cameron, the quiet awe of becoming a father. And for the rest of us, there's the simple joy of witnessing something good in a world that desperately needs more love stories like theirs. In the months to come, the Hamiltons will no doubt be navigating sleepless nights, nursery decorations, and baby name debates. But if their track record is anything to go by, they'll be doing it with grace, humor, and a whole lot of love. The same love that carried them through awkward pod dates, long nights filled with uncertainty, and the silent heartbreaks of negative tests and waiting rooms. Their baby, when they finally hold them in their arms, will never know the full extent of what it took to bring them into this world. But they will feel it, in every embrace, every bedtime story, every gentle word. They'll grow up knowing they were wanted beyond measure, that they were dreamed of long before their first heartbeat, and that their arrival wasn't just celebrated, but deeply, profoundly cherished. Lauren and Cameron's story reminds us, all that timing is everything, that sometimes the best things in life don't come easily, but come exactly when they're meant to. That even in the face of heartbreak and struggle, love can endure, and even thrive. And that behind every beautiful Instagram announcement, there's often a story of quiet strength and resilience that deserves to be honored.